Hello again and welcome back to Tech Nibbles. I'm Anna and I'm excited to be back with Gareth to talk about the improved performance and power efficiency in the new 4th generation Intel Core processors. Gareth, what do you have for us?
Well, with all the new available form factors out there these days, Anna, we have quite a number of different variants of the new Intel Core processors available. Each processor is optimized for a different type of system. Now we have 4 main processor lines. M is optimized for standard notebooks. Now these are available in both 2 and 4 core variants, running at 37 and 47 watts. These both have HD graphics 4600. This is really our entry-level processor. H, this is the high-end processor designed for gaming systems and workstations. It's a 4-core processor with on-package cache memory, running at 37 to 47 watts. It also has the new Intel Iris Pro Graphics 5200 with on-package cache memory. U-line processors are designed for ultrabook and ultrabook convertibles in mind. They offer great performance, but with a focus on power efficiency. They have 2 cores running at 15 watts to 28 watts, with the latter supporting the new Intel Iris Graphics 5100. And finally, our Y processor line. They're optimized for ultrabook detachables and tablet products. They run on 2 cores and are very power efficient at only 11.5 watts. They have up to Intel HD Graphics 4400.
Wow, with all the options out there, we really have a processor to suit every need. Today, let's look at these 2 ultrabooks on our demo desk. One running a 3rd generation Intel Core processor, and the other running the new 4th generation Intel Core processor. You'll see we have a convertible here to monitor the power. Now, the new Intel Core processors have quite a few improvements on previous generation, including increases in performance, power efficiency, visuals, connectivity, and security.
That's right. It's also the first ever core-based system on a chip. To begin with, let's take a look at performance. On the new Intel Core processor, we get 10 to 15% better performance on the CPU. Now this obviously allows for increased productivity. Also, the wake-up and application boot time has been decreased. With Intel Rapid Start technology, we can now wake in under 3 seconds compared to the 7 seconds on the previous generation.
And it's also twice as fast to load up my applications.
Your PC is ready waiting for you, not the other way around. Now, the new Intel Core processor also offers industry-leading media capabilities, cutting-edge display support, and a more enjoyable gaming experience.
Ooh, is it gaming time?
Well, not this time, Anna. But how about you tell them about the new exciting visual enhancements?
All right. Well, first off, Intel QuickSync video has improved again this generation. You can now encode a 6-minute HD video ready to share in just 12 seconds.
Wow, that's 30 times real time.
Exactly. I think you can learn a thing or two from QuickSync. The system can now even handle 4K for all those new cutting-edge technologies, such as 4K video. You gamers out there will also be excited to hear that the 3D graphics are twice as good as previous generation, meaning you can play more of those top games on just the processor graphics.
That's right. And I promise next time, Anna, that we'll play some of these new games and see how these processor graphics perform.
Looking forward to it. So with all this increased performance, how's the power efficiency looking on these new Intel Core processors?
Well, the amazing thing is that while there is a significant increase in the performance, there's also an increase in the power efficiency too. In connected standby, you have over 10 days battery life, and when a system is sat there idle, there's a 20 times reduction in power draw.
Quick question. When we're sat around idle at work, do you use 20 times less power?
Very funny, Anna. But on a serious note, let's get our second demo up and running. Now, here we want to show the increased power efficiency of the new Intel Core processors using our real-life software application to do that. This convertible ultrabook on the end is displaying readings from the power meters on these 2 other systems. The 3rd generation is shown in red and the 4th generation in blue. Now we will monitor the power consumption over time to see the total power consumption of both systems when the task is done. If you look at the idle power, which is a power consumed when the machine is not doing any tasks, you can see that the 4th generation processor is consuming less power.
What software are they running, by the way?
Oh yeah, the application is called PhotoZoom Pro. What we're doing is we're taking a low-resolution camera phone image and intelligently scaling it to double its size, but without losing the quality. It's actually quite a CPU-intensive application. Now, as you can see on the graph, power consumption has increased. The 4th generation finishes the task faster, and it comes back down to low power state. So the total power consumed by the 4th generation system is less than the 3rd generation system. Due to the lower idle power and this power efficiency, you get even more battery life.
Very cool. Actually, this generation is the biggest gen-over-gen improvement in battery life in Intel's history. It delivers all-day battery life. This is really important with all those new mobile form factors out there. Imagine that you could watch a movie trilogy without charging or doing standard applications from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. without needing to look for a power plug.
Yeah, that's right, Anna. We'll also look at some of these connectivity and, more importantly, security concerns for those busy, on-the-go people later in the series. We'll demo the McAfee LiveSafe product that comes with the new Intel Core processors.
Looking forward to that. It seems like there are so many new features with the new Intel Core processors. I think it's time for an upgrade, don't you?
I sure do, Anna. And for those of you still running our first generation processors, you might be interested to know that the fourth generation is 35% faster in performance, with 13 times faster graphics capabilities, 6 times faster boot speed, and a battery life which lasts just over 2.5 times longer. And we'll be demonstrating these benchmarks for you later in the series.
Wow, that is an amazing improvement. Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have today. Gareth, thank you for these great demos about the enhanced power and performance in new Intel Core processors. Next month, we shall be looking at another key advantage of fourth generation, the amazing graphics capabilities. See you then when we're back with another edition of Tech Nibbles.